Unlocking the meaning of a word to the wise. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our English language learning channel. Today, we're going to explore a fascinating English phrase, a word to the wise. This phrase is not only interesting but also very useful in daily English conversations. Let's dive into its meaning, origin, and how you can use it effectively. A word to the wise is an idiomatic expression that essentially means a small piece of advice or warning is enough for someone who is intelligent or perceptive. It's often used to offer guidance without needing to elaborate extensively. The phrase implies that the listener is wise enough to understand the hint or suggestion with just a brief mention. The origin of a word to the wise is quite intriguing. This phrase is derived from a longer Latin expression, verbum sapienti satis est, which translates to, a word to the wise is sufficient. Over time, this expression was shortened and anglicized into the form we use today. Its usage can be traced back to several centuries, showing the long-standing tradition of conveying wisdom succinctly. To better understand a word to the wise, let's look at some examples. 1. I wouldn't talk about politics at the dinner table if I were you. Just a word to the wise. 2. A word to the wise, always check the expiration date before buying any food product. 3. Remember to dress warmly for the trip. A word to the wise, it gets really cold at night. In each of these examples, the phrase is used to offer a helpful hint or a precautionary piece of advice, assuming that the listener can understand and appreciate the guidance with little explanation. When using a word to the wise, keep these tips in mind. Use it sparingly. This phrase is most effective when the advice is genuinely useful and the context is appropriate. Ensure clarity. While the phrase suggests brevity, make sure your advice is clear and understandable. Be aware of the tone. It should be used in a friendly and helpful manner, not in a condescending or patronizing way. A word to the wise is a classic English idiom that elegantly encapsulates the idea of imparting wisdom in a concise manner. It's a phrase that enriches our language and communication, especially when used thoughtfully. We hope this video has been enlightening and that you'll find opportunities to use this phrase in your daily English conversations. Thank you for watching, and keep learning.